We stare at the window sometimes.
Actually,
So
you're okay.
You're not the only Peeping
Fine.
Tom.
Especially if you live in a very fine environment. Yeah. I earn almost 6 times his salary. I never worried about his salary because I knew he would contribute to our household expenses.
I should sit down with my wife and tell her 5 reasons why we should have a joint account.
Yes, of course.
As a man, do you know how his ego will you take a
You actually look like a man right now as you're saying this.
Since I met this boy, he has been shamelessly taking my money anyhow. No pride, no decorum,
You
just
called him a
steady
boy.
billing.
Hello everyone, welcome again to Truth and Takes podcast. My name is Favour.
My name is Nyce.
So we have a very nice session to record today. Keep up.
She used my name, so you expect that it's going to be nice because it's a nice session today. So, but before we begin, I just want to remind you that we have our link in our bio where you can go and submit your own stories so we can tell it to our audience, so you can get a different perspective to a story that might have been bothering you or something you've not really shared with anyone close to you. We are here to anonymously share it for you, okay, and get people's perspective and views on it.
Yep.
So let's dive right into our story for today and see what is happening in this crazy world. And
a lot.
Because like the amount of things I'm seeing on social media nowadays, like I've been seeing a lot of violence, domestic abuse, a lot of crazy friendships.
Wow.
I'm saying I'm sure you guys have a lot of stories to tell us. Just tell us. Just click the link in our bio and share that story with us, okay? So let's dive right into this one today. So this one is from one of our viewers, our followers, and I'm giving a shout out to one of our followers today because this person has been loyal from the very beginning.
Oh wow!
So shout out to Tokpe Noel on IG. This person has always been turning up for us and always showing us so much love. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So let's begin. So from one of our viewers. So these two sisters live next door in the house me and my mom just moved to. I don't know their ages, but one has finished secondary school and the other one is in like SS3 or something. I'm in my mid 30s and I just liked them and wanted to be like a big bro to them partly because I never had any younger siblings. The problem is I'm very socially awkward and the first day I tried to engage the older one in a convo, she just walked away. After that incident, I still tried to say hello to her a few more times, but she only replied with uncertainty and a bit snobbishly. Now, on this day, she was walking past our house and I was in my living room looking at her through the window, just basically because I was bored and she was dressed nicely on that day. Now, our window is supposed to be non see through, so I was just staring at her when the iron of my belt mistakenly clicked the window and she heard the click, looked straight in my direction. Now, me being socially awkward person, I'm not good at thinking on my feet. So before I could figure out what to say, she kept on walking. Since that day, there has been this awkwardness between us three. I'm sure she told her younger sister. I think she now sees me as some sort of pervert or dirty old man. But I swear I was only looking at her that day. I wasn't working off her or anything like that. She obviously told her younger sister because that one too started giving me this disgusting look. A lot has happened since then, but basically my lack of social skills had made things more and more awkward. In their minds, I think they caught me red-handed doing something, but we all look through the window when we get bored, right? Especially those whose house is not fenced. How do I handle this? Do I call her and say something? Start to explain like that day you saw me by the window. It was just a coincidence. That would be weird,
How do you
right?
say that?
How do I handle this? Should I call her aside and start explaining? This got more awkward. Nowadays, one greets me, the other doesn't. Or sometimes they greet me half heartedly, which honestly pisses me off, especially as they always give me the side eye suspicious look. I don't know why I always get myself into these embarrassing situations. But I promise you that day she caught me staring through the window. I wasn't looking at her in a sexual way. We all look at people sometimes, right? Am I the asshole?
You're definitely not. Actually, you're not. And please, they are also not bad people because things happen. Like, in fact, I believe, I don't know the statistics, but I believe a huge percentage of girls who have been molested from early age is either by their neighbor or somewhere, someone just very close to them in close proximity. So you won't blame them. Actually, I believe they are well raised to have handled the situation this way because straight obviously they feel or they think that you're trying to make sexual advances towards them. So it's actually maturity in their own sense to set those boundaries and just be on their own.
But like, how awkward does the guy have to be? Like,
Like,
it's
what
really
is even
awkward. You're in your mid 30s and you're trying to befriend
we
people in their
exactly
in SS3.
you shouldn't be
Why?
expecting too much from them actually. They are teenagers.
Honestly, I don't see someone why in your mid 30s. In fact, it's creepy. You are at fault.
Mm-hmm.
To me, you are the asshole
Mm-hmm.
because people, as a mature man, you should learn to set or present yourself respectfully to others. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a way you might have approached them now, like the way you said you are awkward socially. You may have
Mm-hmm.
approached them in a way that, oh, they might not respect you as a person or as a neighbor, and you did not
Yeah.
reflect that big brother impression you wanted, and you
Mm-hmm.
just came out. You
And
came
you're
out
30
looking like a pervert
plus,
already.
like you got a job, I believe. You do things. So is this how everyone else perceive you to be awkward or just them?
Exactly, because
Because how bad
how are
could
you
it
in the
be?
workplace? How are you
Mm-hmm.
with other people, family members? Come on,
Mm-hmm. For you to get to this point, it's obvious that you acted in a certain way that was giving something,
inappropriate,
yeah,
yeah,
inappropriate.
or
So,
uncomfortable for them to even want to speak
and
to
really,
you.
that's why I started by saying they are just doing what they should do. Even me as an adult, I most likely respond that way too.
Mm.
Especially when I know that you're older, I really do not want to have anything to do with you. I would
But
just set those
we
boundaries.
stare at the window sometimes.
Actually,
So
no, actually, you're okay.
you're not the only
You're
peeping
fine.
tom. I
Especially
do
if you
it.
live in a very fine environment.
Yes, you just
I
want to
just
come
want to
and
stare,
peer your head
yeah,
out
watch
and
your
see people
neighbors. I think I
around.
do that more often actually. Just
What
watch
about
my
the one
neighbors'
where you
kids
look
play
through your
around.
neighbor's own window? Like
Own
you're staying
window.
upstairs and you look through your neighbor's
Yeah,
window.
actually, and maybe accidentally their blind is open and then you
Yes, and in
just,
fact,
yeah.
you've done
I
that.
feel like a sinner. Well, not because I had negative or bad intent. Yeah, it
Mm.
just happens
She wasn't
coincidentally.
wanking up or anything.
Yeah, like you didn't see anything bad, but you just happened to see the window open and you stared and probably walked away. It's not like you're a pervert or something. I want to
No,
stop
I'm
and
saying you. The what
you
you did.
okay? Yeah, me. I've looked not intentionally, but I came across it and I looked and I passed away. But I
After
intentionally is
how
to
many
actually look.
minutes did you pass
I ca-
away?
I don't think I don't think I could remember. But my neighbor's children, the one that they play
Mm.
outside the compound from my own house. I look through sometimes to just see them playing. I just laugh at how silly they are playing, and that's all.
Just the bottom thing is don't get caught.
Like really, just
You just
don't just get
don't get
caught.
caught. Or if you get caught, if you not like if the belt made noise,
Mm-hmm.
talk,
Just
go down, hide.
how are you 30
Or
plus and
start
you don't know
arranging
how
your
to do
curtains
that?
like you were cleaning or something.
I
Please.
used to climb people's street to plug mango when I was a child. So it's high skill, high what's it called? High navigating or
Yes,
sneaking
just
skills.
knowing how
Just
to be
dodge.
sneaky when you're doing
Mm-hmm.
something sneaky. But yeah, we definitely feel your pain, right? I feel like
Mm-hmm.
it's something that I don't think he
I
needs
think
to
she just let it
address them.
go.
Yes,
Just
let
let
go.
it
You
go.
don't need to come up and say, "Oh, I
Allow.
wasn't watching you or I wasn't doing anything,"
Mm-hmm.
because in case she did not see you that day,
Exactly. Maybe
why
her distance or attitude is just
it's
based on a
just
different
yeah,
notion. You might not look like that over weird
pervert or
person.
creep,
like
yeah.
I
So
didn't
I
even know
think
you were looking at me.
just keep your boundaries with them. Don't
Mm-hmm.
really approach them. I don't feel like they've already given this attitude from the very beginning, even
Mm-hmm.
before the incident, that they don't want that kind of socializing.
With
So I
you.
believe that you should really keep your distance. If you
Mm-hmm.
want like something, a different relationship, I think you should be open to a different type of like male group or
Yeah, if you want
a support
friends,
circle actually to help with your social anxiety, I
actually
believe,
make
or
me your
something.
friend, please. I don't charge much.
Please don't enter our DM and ask for friendship. She does not charge much to be
Ah,
your friend.
no, I charge.
You
No, I
charge.
don't. No, I mean I don't know, but I think I
She
charge.
charge you. Jesus,
I
friendship.
charge
Her
actually.
friendship is
You
not
think?
free. So that's
Oh,
just simply what she's saying right now. It's not free.
but then please don't take it too hard. I don't think it's this serious. Maybe you're feeling this way because, like you said, you have bad social skills.
Yeah,
So maybe
exactly.
that's why you're feeling this way. But I don't think it's a big deal. You don't greet me, you give me attitude, it's your business.
We live our life, okay? Just move on. So for our next story, I'm going to be passing it on to my co-host to give us the jump, the
Thank you.
intrigue, the next sweet story.
Okay. Oh, okay. I got married in August this year to my boyfriend of 2 years. He's 32 and I am 27. We don't have kids yet. He works for the government while I work in a mining sector as a heavy duty machine operator. I earn almost 6 times his salary. I never worried about his salary because I knew he would contribute to our household expenses. Besides, considering the current economy, his income isn't bad. Just that I hold a higher rank in the mining sector, while our marriage is barely 3 months old, and he's already suggesting we join our bank account, which he never mentioned while we were dating. This proposal doesn't sit well with me. However, I suggested we open a new bank account and join it, where we would contribute a set amount each month for home expenses, projects, and savings, and leave our personal account out of his suggestion of joining accounts. But he refused, saying that as a couple, we should be one and have no secrets. My concern is that I am the one taking care of my three little sisters' school expenses and other needs. And I don't want a joint account to limit my ability to provide for them when I know I can very do that. Secondly, I think it's too early for this step because we are newly married and yet to discover every character that was hidden during dating. He would definitely complain about how much I spend on my sisters when I agree to join my personal accounts, and I won't be happy about that. I don't want him to be the reason why I can't give my family what they need. I stand to be corrected if I'm overreacting. Please, what should I do?
Leave that nigger and go. Leave
No,
that
no,
nigger and
not so
go.
quick, not so quick.
No, I feel like this is something, the joint account issue is something that you guys can talk about at the beginning
Mm-hmm.
of the relationship when
Mm-hmm.
you are thinking about getting married, because there are a lot of things that people don't get to talk about before getting married. That's why we need
Mm-hmm.
couples counseling before getting married, right?
Yeah, talk about.
But then you want me to join my 1 million naira account. So she's earning six times
150.
than him. So let's say he's only like 150,
150.
150K, I mean 250.
No, let's say
How much?
200K
One
safe.
million divided by six is the math I cannot do right now. So let's say 1.2 years, I can do that math. 1.2. So
Mm-hmm.
your 200,000 salary and my 1.2 salary should be making it. So if you want to spend money or if you need something for
Mm-hmm.
the household, it's me that will be losing more than you. Right,
Mm-hmm.
the joint account, she's very smart for bringing up that joint account situation, because you can
Mm-hmm.
put an equal amount and I can put an equal amount, and then it
Mm-hmm.
feels like we're both contributing equally to the
To the
household. I know some
household.
women don't like 50-50, but this woman
Mm-hmm.
does not even mind it. She's willing to contribute equally as a man
Mm-hmm.
because she's earning more. So I don't feel like,
Even though I don't really agree with the whole 50-50 thing, not because I don't want women to
yeah.
contribute, but I strongly advise that you just spend the bill according to how much you earn. You can't be earning 2 million naira and I'm earning 150K, even if I'm the man, and expect me to bring the exact same amount you bring.
So are you saying that now the woman should bring in
I
more
I mean,
than the man?
whatever we need to make our home a success.
Yes.
If I am earning more as a woman, I am willing to provide it.
Okay, so say if the woman
Even
is
if it's
earning,
90-10,
yes.
as long as I'm earning more, I don't mind.
Okay, so Favor is of the opinion that she's not going to do 50-50 with nobody, but she's going to do 90-10 if
No,
she
that's not.
earns more
No.
than
Okay,
her
yeah.
man.
If I earn more, I don't mind bringing more money. The idea is we are a team. We are both working to ensure that the marriage works, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 50-50 should not be fixed. I believe every marriage dynamic should be flexible according to how you guys relate with one another.
Mm-hmm.
My idea of marriage is teamwork.
Yeah.
Let's both make this work. So if I'm earning more than you, I don't mind providing more money. Even if it's 90-10, I would
Yeah.
just
Some
provide
people
more
now
money.
come for Favor now and say she's a modern woman. She's representing
You'll be
women in a
surprised.
bad
You'll be
way.
surprised
Like
what the 10% is.
I actually like buy into what you're saying, because me, I prefer that if my man wants to be a house husband and me, I be the working woman, I'm fine with that. I'll take care of the bills. You stay home, you cook, you take care of the kids. Like, I'm fine with that. I'm a modern woman. So I feel like this woman's situation, let's not talk about modern day woman's situation. This
Let's go
woman's
back to our
situation now,
situation.
even if she does not want to contribute more than the husband, I feel like them merging their accounts together is
It's
not
not
fair,
good.
because at
Yeah.
any time he can run away with the entire finances,
In fact,
and it's even still early.
let's go back to what could be the reason why this is happening. Why is he asking for this? I personally, from this conversation, I think I've been able to find 3 things.
Financially insecure,
well,
wants to start gambling with the money.
I think I even have something to do with the lady as well, right? I think in a way, I think I'm able to trace a fault to her. But let's start from the guy. Why is he acting this way? Why is the guy saying this now? What could be the reason? What could be wrong? Is it that he has a bad motive, or he's currently feeling insecure? And that insecurity can be either due to his own personal issues, or maybe with the way the lady has been behaving recently. And now to the lady, I have concerns with why her husband does not know how much to spend on her siblings. This is not to monitor her spendings, but I believe as couples, I should know, even if you're spending 1 million monthly on your siblings, it's fine. That's why you should marry people who love your family too, right? Marry people who have your best interests at heart, who knows how much you love the people you love and how much you sacrifice or what you do in that relationship with them. Right? So if you have a sibling that you're sponsoring in school, your husband should know, I am paying this person's school fees, I'm paying their house rent, I'm paying this. Then at some point, if he notices that, okay, this your sibling is just latching on you and making you spend funds unnecessarily, it's okay if he comes in to tell you, see, this person is wasting money. In fact, see, they are failing in school, yet you are paying for a luxurious apartment for them. This is a place where your husband can come in and advise you. Yeah. So first of all, why doesn't he know how much you spend? Why are you bothered that is going to limit you? It boils down to the fact that you two might have concerns about how you think your husband will handle financial issues within you and your family. You should not marry that kind of someone you don't trust that will handle financial issues between you and your siblings properly. This is a conversation you guys should have had. And then to the husband, what is doing you? Why do you want to thief? Because really, why do you want to thief? I don't understand. You got married to someone and all of a sudden you want a joint account. That's
He's
so bad.
even supposed to compromise. The girl is willing to compromise. So he should as well be willing to compromise, because there's no way a woman will just give you that full access to her
First of all,
account
she
3 months
settled.
after marriage.
Okay, sorry for saying she settled, but then at least 6 times your salary.
No, she's not
that's
settled.
A lot of sacrifice.
She did not make your earnings a priority.
Exactly. So you shouldn't push this kind of choice on her all of a sudden, early. Right?
3 months
without a proper conversation. I believe more than what he mentioned, they should actually sit down and he should tell her 5 reasons why he wants to do this and 5 importance.
Do you think a man would do that?
No, they should. I don't know. I'm a lady, but I love to be logical.
I know for a fact a man will not do that. I should sit down with my wife and tell her 5 reasons why we should have a joint account.
Yes, of course.
As a man, do you know how his ego will you take a
You actually look
drop.
like a man right now as you're saying this.
His ego will just drop.
No, I believe every man should come to that point of understanding and self-identity where you feel this is not a big deal. We are talking about money. Let's do mathematics. Let's calculate the 1 and 2.
I heard that there are 5 reasons for divorce. One of the reasons is finance.
Exactly. Yeah, I think finance is like the biggest reason for divorce. So please, money issues is very important. How much do you earn? This is how much I spend on my siblings' school fees. I do literally everything for them. I spend 70% of my salary on them. Are you okay with that? So that I will not have a concern that I don't want you to know how much I spend on them, so you not feel bad or restrict me. Why really want to restrict you if you're doing something good?
He may want her to kind of cut off the family. Maybe that part can come in when they have kids, but now they don't have kids. Even when you have kids,
if you have enough, it's very fine to help your siblings if you have enough. It's not when you put them before your own intimate family, that's when there's an issue. But if you have children and you have money, please help your
Take care
people.
of your family, sis. Take care of your family. They come first
Mm-hmm.
before there's no is there chicks before there's chicks before bros?
I
Is there
don't know.
family before husbands?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't know how they say it, but then please, I don't think
She's not
you're doing anything
overreacting.
wrong for questioning his suggestion.
Intentions,
We are right, his
yeah,
intention.
you're
I
not
don't think you're doing
overreacting at
anything wrong. But
all.
please press on to know what this issue, what
Yeah,
could be
what's
the
behind it?
foundation.
What
Yeah. It
if
could
you
be
tell you
insecurity
honestly?
actually. It could be honestly not being interested in your money and just feel insecure or feel like he wants to monitor how much you spend, which is stupid anyway, but either way it's just fine. And please don't get pregnant because
Yes,
the
just
problem will be
watch
doubled.
first.
Watch
Watch
first.
because this is a sign. So watch.
Be
Don't
careful.
just go and get knocked up immediately. Now
And
watching.
this is a cue for you to ask those questions you forgot to ask while dating.
Exactly.
This is a very good time to start asking and making inquiries. Know what he has done with all the money he has had in his life. How has he managed money with his friends? His friends who they collaborated to do a business or something. How did the relationship end? All of these things will make you see that, okay, this man has a money relationship issue, right? And you can just figure it out.
Yeah, great advice, favor. I feel
Thank
like
you.
with so much advice we're giving these people, if I
It should
make
be
a wrong selection for my husband, I'm going to
right.
get shot by a lot of people here.
Really, if I will share your story.
No, I don't want to be
Well, we don't we know it's definitely
a.
not happen.
Anyways, let's move on to our final story for today.
Yeah. This last one is it long?
No, but it's funny.
Let me look for how to laugh in a pretty way. Me that don't know how to laugh. Jesus, I used to laugh like so that is junk.
Okay, I did not pick the funny one again. I picked that
No,
one.
pick the funny one
Wait.
now.
And this one is related to money. So since we just talked about money, I just said
Oh,
let me.
okay, let's go. Money on.
So let's see how this one goes for this woman. Since I met this boy, he has been shamelessly taking my money anyhow. No pride, no decorum,
You just
just
called him a
steady
boy.
billing. I've never seen this kind of relationship before. He's not even ashamed to ask. He'll just assume I came out with money. So whenever we go out, I literally pay for everything. Just because he's from a very rich family. His father is very wealthy. So somehow he believes I should sponsor his lifestyle because he's very handsome. And me, I love fine boys. See, fine boys are my weakness, and this boy is so fine and he knows it. So when he says he wants this and that I should pay, I will. He won't even add please, he'll just command me, and out of love, I will obey like Momo. It wasn't always like this. It started like 2 years or thereabout after we met, and then it became a pattern. We'll go to the mall and he'll tell me to pay for this and that. Before you get before you know it, 10K here, 20K there, 15K gone. And multiple requests I can't say no to. Until one day I caught him red handed with the girl that lives next door. I used to see them together, but I never suspected anything. Instead of this boy to explain, he looked me straight in the eyes without fear and asked me to buy her a car. What? Wait. Excuse me. Come again. The audacity. I should do what? He said it again with confidence, like someone that swallowed juju, and said I should buy her the same car I bought him. When I refused, he turned to her and said, "You see, I told you every time, no, no, no. Come, let's go and meet my daddy. My mommy is poor." Ah, me, Paul, after all I've done for this child, I should now bring out another 150K to buy toy car for another person's child. Children will stay in your white. You actually thought it was
I,
an adult one.
I, I really was going to go after her. Like, you're dating a boy for that.
Oh my
Chai.
god.
This person is funny. Like, you really took your time to deceive me. Even if he's learning,
Oh, I
or the
love
serpent is
this.
learning
I
from
love
you.
this story, eh?
Like, oh my
Where she
god.
just put it.
As
It will
in,
bring
you
out the anger in you, like Are you
I was only
mad?
thinking about responses too. I was like, you're dating a princess, not a man.
Then he asked you to buy a car
A
for
car.
the girl that he was with, that he cost him randomly.
Exactly. When I heard car, I'm like, car, how? 15K, 10K here and there, all of a sudden is car.
Well, anyway, this is a very
Oh, that
funny
means the baby is a
mother.
toddler, actually.
Yes,
That's
2 years,
two years.
2 years old exactly. I can never say no
That's
to
really,
them.
actually, that's quite
And
interesting.
so,
Well
so,
done.
so the chick now is a small girl in the
Exactly, the
compound that
side
is
chick.
around. Mommy, buy toy car for her too now.
So you are the sugar mommy.
Ah,
Sugar mommy that is always pressing money. That's why I say, let me go and meet my daddy.
my mommy is
Yeah,
poor.
mommy is poor.
Anyways,
Oh
that's
my
all we have
god.
for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember to drop your own stories, serious stories, not funny stories,
Actually.
serious stories. And we'll get to read it on our podcast and make sure you get our perspective, the truthful perspective, without
Yep.
us
Our
kind of
truths and
mocking you. I
takes.
think we'll not mock you.
No,
We
we
don't we
won't.
don't mock people.
If it's funny, we might laugh and chuckle, but
Yes.
we'll give you the gist.
Then if you need Favor's friendship, it's not free of charge.
Actually,
She
it's
will put
very
the amount.
expensive.
She'll
Yeah,
put the amount so
yeah, in
you
the
can.
comments.
Yeah, exactly. This country. Friendship is no longer free.
Abba now, even the air you breathe, safe is not it's not free.
Anyways, thank you guys for joining us today. We hope to
Right.
see you in the next episode,
Bye.
babies.